Okay, all right. Masters, first of all, deep gratitude to our Guru Patriji for choosing me as an instrument to share this knowledge with you all, and thank you all for being my great audience today. And I would also like to thank the author of this book, Fifth Dimension, uh, for sharing her immense knowledge. Vera Stanley Alder is a British historic author, and this book blends the spiritual philosophy, meditation practice, and visionary prophecy about human evolution. Elder uses meditation as both the method and a metaphor for accessing higher levels of consciousness beyond ordinary material perception. Stages of inner development is outlined, and extrapolation of what humanity's spiritual evolution might mean for society, science, religion, and future of mankind is what this book actually entails. This is like a brief introduction, and I will now quickly summarize the high level of this entire book before we start delving into the chapter 1. So the author guides us from the understanding of the basic human condition to exploring meditation as a pathway to the higher dimensions of reality. She argues that the human mind can evolve via discipline, inner practice, moving through stages of concentration, meditation, and toward the fifth dimension, a state of creative awareness where mind and spirit function beyond physical limits. The later chapters of this book extend the inner insights into the prophecies about the future of the humanity, predicting changes in the government, faith, science, health, and education are something that are rooted in the evolution of human consciousness, and there are about 24 chapters organized in 4 parts. So today we will start with part 1, and the part 1 has 3 chapters, and we will start with chapter 1, The Miracle of Man. The opening idea of this book is that the human beings are not accidentally biological organisms, but they are the miraculous super beings. The author challenges the materialistic view that the humans are merely physical bodies evolved through chance. Instead of that, she also takes us through the 3 main important parts of man is a divine creation. The human being contains untapped spiritual powers. Each person carries within them a seed of the higher consciousness. The miracle is something not outside that we have to see, but it is who we are inside, and we ourselves are the miracle. And the dual nature of the man, the outer self, physical body, personality, ego, and dual identity. The inner self of the spiritual being, the higher consciousness, and the divine essence. So that is the dual nature of a man. And we know that most people live only from the outer layer, unaware of their deeper identity. So the in this chapter, the author also talks about the tragedy of humanity is not weakness, it is the forgetfulness. That we all as humans forget that our innate powers that are deep rooted inside within us and who we truly are, and we have forgotten ourselves. By saying that, she also highlights that the human powers within the powers like higher intuition, creative thought power, spiritual perception, the ability of influence and circumstances through consciousness. And she also lays the foundation that the later teachings of consciousness and the shaping up of the reality will be deeper as we read more through this book and get into the phase of the evolution is not finished. That is a powerful statement. She says that the evolution has not stopped, and we constantly we are evolutioning each day. And by saying that, she also says that mental evolution, spiritual evolution, and the dimensional evolution. And this is what this book about is the fifth dimension. And via spirituality, practicing meditation through our mental evolution, we reach the dimensional evolution. And the humanity is in transition towards the higher state of awareness through the fifth dimension, and we are in the stage of awakening. The key takeaways of this chapter 1 are self realization, awakening to our divine nature, and you are more than a physical body. That means that we are the spiritual beings temporarily functioning in matter. Thought is creative. Our mental patterns shape our reality more than we realize. Humanity is evolving spiritually. That means that we are in the transitional stage to a higher awareness. Forgetfulness is the real problem. Like she said, we forgot that we have the immense innate powers vested within us. We suffer not because we lack power, but because we forgot our divine nature. And finally, the responsibility equals power. When we accept the responsibility of our inner life, we reclaim the creative control. This is a beautiful chapter wherein the miracle of a man, the title of the chapter, was well described, that who we are and how we are awakening and how we are transitioning towards the higher dimensions via meditation. Thank you so much, friends.
Thank you. Thank you, Madhu for sharing and remembering us. We are powerful. Yes, yes, Shardaji, you want to?
Oh, I just want to say thank you so much. So wonderful wisdom. I love this. Like how deep you guys can understand the things and all. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to join this team. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shardaji. And like I said, I'm only being used as an instrument, and I myself don't know how I'm kind of delivering this. When Shirishaji proposed that, Madhuji, do you want to, share the book that, like, the fifth dimension? I said, yes, I want to do that. All I said
Yeah,
was yes. That's it.
that's so wonderful. Thank you so much.
So when we have the intention, our higher selves and our masters guide us. And I totally am so grateful that they are guiding us through. And thank you for sharing your experience, ma'am. Really appreciate your feedback.
Thank you.
So, how many of you experienced that you are powerful